Right, okay. This is interview number 2 with British Talent Cup rider Lucas Brown. Lucas, season's now underway, mate, and we had over Easter weekend we had round 1 at Silverstone.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for the pass to get us in to come and see it. It was good to come and actually see you in action. How'd it go from your point of view?
Not great, not bad. One of them. Just want to sort of log.
Yeah.
Not forget. There were some positives, but it was tough and I struggled a bit, but we got through.
It was a long weekend, wasn't it? Because you started a day earlier for your pre-season tests.
Yeah, we had a test on Thursday, so we were riding Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So it's almost like a week away on holiday, almost, but with racing chucked in.
Not quite the same holiday.
Not quite the same as being out in Spain and Silverstone, but weather was all right for the racing, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the weather was fine. It's a bit cold on morning warm up and qualifying, but apart from that, the weather was fairly alright.
Well, I chose my time to arrive really well. I turned up in the middle of qualifying. So how did that all go? Because I know you qualified in one place, but then you got bumped up the grid.
Yeah, qualifying was tough because I sort of got out there with Ollie, my teammate, and then I did a lap sort of behind him, and then I never went really any quicker. Oh no, I think I did a lap on my own, but went quicker, and then I couldn't go any quicker than that. So there was a couple of attempts off where I wanted to be, but
I think you ended up in about, was it
10th
on the grid? That's
and then
right.
I got bumped up to 9th because someone got disqualified.
Yeah, I had to start from the back and work my way through.
It was a whole weight thing. I don't really know what happened.
Politics.
Yeah.
Politics. Okay, so I mean, obviously Silverstone, quite an iconic circuit, and this was on the national circuit, so it's the shorter circuit layout. Yeah, rather than the full-length GP circuit. How do you find that circuit?
Annoying.
It's fast. I mean, it's fast, but it's
it's just a triangle. It's one left, 3 rights, or 4 rights.
So it's a good track to start the season off with because it can only go up from there, can't it?
Yeah, they only get bigger.
Well, exactly. So obviously, race 1 came on Saturday.
Yeah.
Talk us through that. How did race 1 go?
I was actually quite strong, to be fair. I was starting on the back of the 3rd row, so I made a nice start with a good lap 1, so I managed to push my way through, and then ended up, I think, sort of in the middle of the group, just kind of, sat on the back of the front sort of 3, getting a nice slipstream, keeping out of trouble, and then sort of mid-race I got bumped back a little bit in behind a few sort of smaller riders, so it was a bit harder, so I had to keep working and working and working, keep overtaking, and then I sort of got just to the front of it, and then there was a huge crash. So
well, yeah, that was literally just right where I was standing. I was at that bottom corner. I think it's Aintree, isn't it? Before you go out onto the Wellington Straight.
Yeah.
And I think it was Reese and Sully went down, wasn't it? Unfortunately, I brought out the red flags, and I think he crossed the line actually in 4th, but they counted back a lap, wasn't it?
No, I crossed the line in. I think I finished 6th or 7th, and I crossed the line wherever I finished.
Right. Okay.
Or would have, because the person directly in front of me, but 2 people in front of me didn't cross the line, but the rest did.
Right. Okay. But sadly, the red flag was brought out, I think, about 7 laps before the end.
Yeah.
But it's still a solid finish. Still with the lead group. It's still there. Not on your favourite circuit by your own admission.
Yeah.
But it's a solid finish for race 1. Race 2 came on Sunday, and tell us about that one.
I started, I think, 11th this time, so I was back basically a row, and it was alright. I got another alright start, pushed through, and then sort of got caught in the group, and then it was sort of just like almost 10 laps, just me and another rider just passing each other all the time. He'd get me down the straight, so I'd get him into the entries of corners, but that was, annoying. I couldn't really find a rhythm, and then I settled into the group, but by the end I sort of got to the back of the group and then pushed my way through on the last lap. So
I think you finished, it was about 0.5 back from the winner, was it?
Yeah, it was
so close. I mean,
yeah.
That was one I was watching on telly, because I didn't come for that day. But you're in the mix the whole race, which is got to be fairly confidence inspiring for you going into the next round.
Yeah, I mean, one moment at the front and it could be like I could lead it, you know. It's like how when there was that crash in race 1, someone from basically the back of the group went up all the way to 3rd from like 9th.
You could throw a blanket over the top 10, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah, it's so tight.
And from where I was standing, at least on Saturday, your corner speed and your braking, you were one of the last on the brakes into absolutely anything, and you're visibly carrying a lot more corner speed than a lot of the other riders. And I think that's somewhere where your strength is to kind of counteract for the longer straights at Silverstone almost.
Yeah, because I'm sort of bigger, I get more weight on the front tyre, so that means I can brake harder and brake later and run more corner speed because I've got that front end stability.
And that's, well, hopefully now we're moving on to the other circuits, because I think it's Donington in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, Donington GP, and I think it's it's not Alton after that. Don't know where it is.
But it's Donington's next round for you, because I think there's a round this weekend for the Superbikes. But
yeah, that's all.
You're skipping that. That's Alton, and you've got Donington in May, I believe it is. Towards the end of May. So. And do you like Alton Park? Feeling confident for that one? Sorry, Donington. Sorry.
Yeah, Donington's my favourite track. So
I know you've had good results there in the past.
Yeah, I always seem to go well at Donington. It all just seems to come together. But
well, I mean,
it can.
Well, fingers crossed for you. Now, obviously, as things been moving on, I know last time round we spoke about different sponsors that you got. I understand you got a new sponsor thrown into the mix now.
Yeah, Helmet City. They've decided to come on board, help me out with my sort of boots, helmets, leathers, gloves.
I see you got a set of boots down here already.
Brand new set.
Brand new set of Alpine Stars.
Super Tech R.
Super Tech R. That's for version 3s.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Helmet City. Thank you very much for your support. And anyone else you want to thank right now as well as part of the ongoing process?
Cheers to like Amphibian, Swaffling, Rock Oil, NGK Spark Plugs, Whiz Racing, Muck Junkie. They're sort of the main ones that are supporting right now, trying to help out. So we really appreciate all of them. Well,
as I said before, if anyone wants to get on board, I'll put a link to Lucas's website on the bio to this. You can always make contact through that through the link as well. And please get in contact with him. Help this young man out. Thank you. Good luck, Lucas.
Cheers.